Hello everybody, this is Clara Fox coming back at you yet once again in another Real Talk video. But this time, this Real Talk video is about a subject that I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time. And this has to do with me and a person who I completely admire and the things that has happened between me in the time period and now with a person called Maximilian Dood. I've been wanting to do this video for, like I said, for quite some time, and words can't express, because in case he looks at this video for any reason, I can't express the thanks, the passion, the admiration to this man as much as I can now. Like, this video is going to be really hard for me to do, just because I don't know how to word this. I don't know how to word my feelings about this. So I'm going to try the best I can, guys. Please bear with me as we get into this. As a lot of you might know who come into this channel that see what and hear what I'm about to say, if you're a person who comes from the Dood community, you're going to know exactly what I'm probably going to be, who I am, and exactly what I'm going to talk about. I am the guy who ended up donating around $10,000 to Maximilian Dood in the course of a couple of months, from, I believe, December till around April. And this is where the hard part's going to come in at, is that the reason why I've done this in the past, and why I will still continue to donate to this man, no matter what, is because, one reason. Last year, I was in a very tough situation. I had gotten to the point to where my job was on the line, everything around me was fucking crashing down. I didn't know where to put myself, what to do, how to control myself. My temper was at the peak of beyond existence. Like, I mean, every little bad comment would piss me off and make me rage into an infernal flame that I didn't want to be. I had anxiety issues, I had stress on top of stress, I had panic attacks, I had lots of problems. And I don't remember exactly when this was or when this happened, but Maximilian was ranting, and not ranting, but he was venting in one of his streams. And in this stream that he was venting, it was about the FGC in a sense, and what he thought about the community, and what his problem, I guess, with it is. And it got into the line about where he was talking about his anxiety and like stuff like the stress and everything, how he sort of overcame it, and how he worked stuff out. This was probably the exact day and the first time that I actually sat down and watched one of Max's live streams. Normally, I knew who he was. I watched all his YouTube videos. I was pretty big in fighting games, but I wasn't really big into like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, stuff like that. I was like, I'm an anime fighter, man. I like playing Naruto Storm. I like playing Guilty Gear. I like playing these games. I wasn't big on that. And this was the time where, I hate to say it, but it was like God saying, go to the stream. And I just sat there and I watched. I watched the stream. I didn't say nothing in this chat. Because the chat was moving really fast and everything. I didn't say nothing, and I just listened. I took from that stream his words of how he dealt with stuff, and I implemented it into my life. And I think this was back in August, if I'm not mistaken. From August till December, my life started to change. Like, everything that was crumbling around me was still crumbling, but this time it felt like I could actually climb the side of the walls, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I can actually start getting up there. I can actually see the light, and I could pull myself from this, and I'm doing it. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, before all this, I was in the mode of suicidal thoughts, and like I was going to kill myself, and I had stuff prepared for this and all this stuff, because I was like, I don't know what to do, because everything's crashing. I'm done. Like, I got to the point where I was done. And now because of all this, I'm not like that. Now I can actually see opportunities. I can see different things around me. I can see the great admiration of stuff just popping everywhere that is just waiting to be grabbed. And now I have patience that I didn't have before. And it was all because of this. And December, I said, you know what? This man saved my life here. And I'm going to be honest, I donated because of this reason. I donated to be like, you've done this. Here's the message. I'm letting you know right now what you've done for me, sir. And I guess with a little peer pressure from the chat, I might have gotten over-exaggerated in my finances because I was using my life savings. And even though when I realized in April, after doing donations and such and being part of the Duke community and feeling how great it was to be part of this, like I said, I kind of over-exaggerated my finances a little bit, and I got myself in a rut because my father and I don't really clearly mix. It's all in water. He does basically, at the time, he was trying to kick me out of my fucking house and everything, well, where I live out here because it's his property, and he wanted to build a fucking apartment complex right here. He wanted to make money. He wanted to do that get-rich-quick scheme bullshit, and I was like, where the fuck am I going to go at? He didn't give a shit. My dad didn't give a shit, and I'm like, looking at houses, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do things. What the fuck am I going to do? Maybe I need to get to an apartment. Oh shit, I don't have the fucking money or anything. And this man, Maximilian dude, comes into my chat and gives me $10,000. The same $10,000 I gave him. Now, grant you, the original $6,000 that he donated to me, he told me, look, don't worry about giving it back. This is a gift and everything. I'm the one, and I'm going to be completely honest and truthful. I asked him for a loan for $4,000 more, which I do need to pay back. I'm paying him back completely. I want to pay this man back because this man has done everything to help me. This man got me the money to where my father watched his video and said, you know what? You might actually have something going here. And I tell you what, I'll sell you the property to where the money at max, to where the money that the chat that donated to me helped me to get the property I'm on today, to get me this house, and relieve so much stress. And it's not just the money at the same point in time. This man gave me the fucking courage to go after a dream of mine, to go apply for the dream job that I've been wanting to do, to go work for the company that created the fucking game that I play to this fucking day, that I love with a fucking passion to be a community manager for. And I have this fucking opportunity because this man's fucking wisdom instilled into me to know, you know what? I can do this. It's going to take a lot of effort, a lot of work, and I gotta remember that the video gaming side aspect of what I do is a hobby. But at the same point in time, I want to make everybody happy. I want the Twitch community, I want the YouTube community to be a happy bunch. I want everybody not to be threatened, not to feel anguish. I want them to feel great about themselves and who they are. I've met so many great people throughout my life so far on Twitch. I've met Max's friends. I met Steve, who comes into our lobbies once in a while to play some Guilty Gear XR with us, which is fucking amazing. I've met Kenny, who's one of the most hyped people ever, that started live streaming, that is one of the greatest dudes I've ever met in my life also. I've talked to Max one time on Skype, which fucking blew my fucking mind. I've met people like LMP. I've met Chaos. I've met people like Faka, Lumia. I've met my best friend Yoshi and everything through these communities and through all of this. And I've met so many of you great people who might watch this video that comes to my live streams. That I remember people like Serenity Zero. I remember Droma. I remember The Great Coop. I remember Comic Man, Teddy. Oh my god. Like, it's so hard, but there's so many different people that come into the stream. Universal Bojack, Spice Helix. There is so many great, admirable people that it blows my fucking mind. And I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't that I had took the time to listen to a man who had it as rough as I did and found a way to overcome it, and I used that experience that he had to myself. I wouldn't be here if I didn't just thank myself for being who I am and trying to change for everybody else. I wouldn't be here to this day doing what I love and what I want to do if it wouldn't be for people like Max and the great people that view me. And I thank everybody for this. And I thank you, Maximilian Dude, if you do watch this video ever. I thank you directly. I thank you deeply, sir. Because I'm 26 years old. I'm not exactly sure how old you are, but you've been more of a father than my own father has been to me. And that's saying a lot. You've done things for me that I never thought was possible. You've given me the courage to be who I am and continue going down the same track that I want to go. You made me want to be part of the fighting game community in a bigger lighting, to where I want to help merge the anime fighting game community with the FGC completely, to where both communities can learn to respect one another and not have an argument. You, sir, have given me a clear passion, a clear indication that I want to be something, and words can't express how much I want to thank you. That's the reason why next year I want to go to EVA, I want to go to Combo Breaker, I want to go to all these different events. I want to be in South California and go visit you, to shake your hand and pay you back what I owe you, and tell you that no matter what, thank you. That no matter what, that words can't express what I have to say. I mean, like I said, this was going to be a little bit of a weird video because all I can do is just thank you. I can just thank this man for everything he's done for me, and seeing what he's done with his own community and with other people around me. It's a fucking blessing. And the one thing I want to do is I want to make this person proud. And I don't ever want to misguide his trust, because he gave me something that I've never had before, which he gave me the ability to have pride in myself. And I thank you. My name's Clara Fox Soul, and I'll sign out now. Just remember one thing only. X-Art is better. And have a good day.
Winds are not so soft no more today. They change the cold inside. Really, you never change. They all want a brand new box today. No matter what's inside. All these pieces that meant so much to me those days. Tide has washed them